Hi and very good morning all of you. Now in this very short lecture, I'm going to give you a micro plan for the next 54 days to come. If you just count the number of days, you have got 54 days for NEET MDS exam. So that will be divided into 28-day challenge, then a 14-day challenge, then a 7-day challenge, and then finally the last 4 days. Now it's very important, as I've been saying you from the beginning, you have to plan retrospectively. If you can do all your portions in the last 4 days before the exam, preferably in 3 days, I'll come to that later on. But if you can do that, then the amount of confidence you gain for your NEET MDS exam is going to be phenomenal. Trust me. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a plan for that. Okay, already I've said this, but a slight modification compared to the previous lectures. Okay, we're going to micro plan it, even in depth. Okay, and even your test paper is based on this, your mock exams are based on this, but there is a different schedule. But in general, this is the plan. Okay, now what we're going to do is we have done 6 subjects in the round 1 of revision, isn't it? Round 1 of revision is over, where we were doing these 6 subjects which were the most difficult ones for pharma, oral path, general medicine, anatomy, prosto and community, the most difficult 6 subjects. So what you have to do is you have to review the round 1 subjects. Okay, that is 1 hour of round 1 subject every day to be reviewed. I'm not using the term called revision, it's review. So it should be fast enough. 1, because your major goal has to be the subject 1 and subject 2. I'll come to that. But then you have to put 2 hours for review. Okay, and definitely of which 30 minutes review should be your previous day. And if you want, you can take a 30 minutes review of easy subjects, this subject 1 and subject 2. If you want, you can do that, or you can go for the difficult subjects. That's up to you. But definitely you have to review 2 hours per day before starting anything new. Otherwise, what you have learned, these 6 subjects, by the next 54 days, it will just vanish out. Okay, but anyway, let's come to the first challenge, which is 28-day challenge, which means 4 weeks of starting from today, 18th of December, till the 14th of January. That will be 4 weeks challenge. Now, these are the subjects you'll be doing. OMFS, general surgery will be combined and will be covered in this week. I'll give you a very specific guidance on how to cover OMFS and general surgery in the coming 1 week. Okay, the plan will be, a micro plan will be given to you on the WhatsApp group separately. Okay, but this is how we are going to cover it up. So OMFS, general surgery. Then the next week will be dental materials, conservative dentistry, and a small topic. So we all know that we have covered DM and cons combined, isn't it? We have done it together. So that means 1 subject. Okay, then radiology along with that. Then we'll be doing endo, very small subject. Along with that, we'll be doing physiobiochem. Okay, now this is 1 subject. This is to be considered as 1 subject for you NEET because 7 marks each. Then we'll be doing ortho. Okay, most of you, this is one of our earliest of subjects covered, isn't it? So definitely most of you are very thorough with this. Okay, we have been revising this many times. If not, if you have someone who have very recently started your preparation, or if you are someone who have very recently taken your preparation serious, don't worry, there is a solution. Don't worry, I'll be guiding you each and every day of how to cover. For example, today I'll be starting with OMFS and I'll be telling you, like we have been doing the round 1. Okay, day 1. Okay, this is the topics you have to cover for OMFS, day 2, like that. Okay, and we'll be also combining general surgery with OMFS. So that's how we're going to plan. Now, this is the 2-hour plan you should have every day. Okay, at least 1.5 hours. So, okay, at least 1.5 hours. You have to do this round 1 subjects. Okay, and 30 minutes for reviewing of the previous day. That's how you have to do. So you'll be starting with pharma, prosto, oral path, community, general medicine, anatomy. Now, by the time you reach here, you might find that, okay, 2 among these 6 are very difficult for me. I'll do that. So select it yourself as per your requisites, collect it and do it in the last week, okay, of 28 days challenge. So in this way, we'll be covering all the subjects except perio and pedo. Now perio is our 2nd subject or 3rd subject. when we started long back last year, isn't it? So means you people are very thorough with it. Okay, pedo was taken later, but anyway, it's a very small subject. So in your round 3, so it's 28-day challenge is your round 2. Now you have got 14-day challenge, which is your round 3. So how you're going to go in your round 2, that is 14 days, 2 weeks, okay, in January, by 28th of January, you're very close to the exam now, isn't it? Anyway, we'll be doing subject 1 as perio the same way, but in between, along with perio, means by the time you reach January, your major purpose will be revision only. Okay, in fact, starting from 8th of your January, your major thing will be revision. Just see this, see the subject here. Do you think these subjects are very difficult? Microbiology is done so many number of times. Review lectures given, general pathology, review lectures given. Ortho, we have been doing it so many times, including for AIMS. So by the time you reach here, it's majorly revision. Perio, we have done it so many number of times. Pedo, I would say was done a little late, but then again, no problem. So you will be majorly focusing on your revisions. So all other basic subjects in the week 1 of 14-day challenge, and all other dental subjects, or you can mix it up, okay, based on your requirements. But please keep in mind, by this time your mock exams will be more and more elaborative and more subjects will be added, so you have to do it. Okay, now the round 4, isn't it? Round 4, the 7-day challenge. Within 7 days we are going to finish. Again, dental anatomy histology is a subject which was taken a little late, but very small subject. Very small subject. We can easily finish it off, no worries. Okay, we have done it for AIMS very quickly, so we can do it again. Okay, now in this week, we are doing DOH plus all other basic subjects combined. So by this way, your 20 subjects are done. Now comes the last 4 days before the exam. I'll tell you what to do, but definitely the goal is going to be what? In the next 4 days, I would say the last 3 days, I'll tell you what to be done in the day 1. But in the last 3 days, this area, okay, this particular area, I would say, okay, I'll just remove this area so that, okay, basically this area, these 3 days before the exam, which is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9th is the exam. So 5 is going to be something, I'll tell you what to be done. 6, 7, 8 is majorly going to be covering all these, or I would say reviewing all these at one go. I'll tell you how it is to be done and the plans and everything. Okay, so please make sure that you follow the guidances in the WhatsApp group very specifically, because there I will be telling you what is very important for OMFS, what is less important, how you have to cover, what to be done from our app, what to be done from your dental pulse, everything will be informed. So please follow that too. Okay, and yes, keep in mind, it's you are never going to get, or you are never going to perfect all your portions in the next 54 days. The moment you think in that way, because this is most of the students, you know, they already get out of the competition thinking this way. Okay, I'm going to master everything in 54 days. No. Remember, I told you it's not mastering. Okay, it's not mastering. It is learning what others are going to learn, learning the core areas, plus add on based on what you were doing. So see, basically it's not the 54 days, isn't it? It's basically what you have been doing since the entire year. So this 54 days is going to give you that, you know, that confidence which you feel like, okay, I've done the key areas in the 54 days and I've brushed up everything what I've done. Okay, that should be the plan for the next 54 days, and not thinking that, okay, next 54 days I'm going to master everything. No. We're going to revise so many number of times that the moment you see a question in the examination hall, you feel that, okay, I've done this. Now, what I have to do? I have to think, I have to retrospectively analyze and come to an answer. Okay, instead of, oh my God, feeling I didn't do that, I didn't do this, I didn't know. It should be that building up of confidence. And please understand, no one in India is going to master 20 subjects in 54 days. Not even in 1 year, trust me. Okay, I've been saying this to you all. Not even in 1 year you can master 20 subjects. And the BDS course needs to be only 1 year, no? if you can master, if someone can master, at least, I mean, see, even if you say that important areas, even if you can master the important areas on 1 year, then your PDS course needs to be maximum how much? 2 years or 3 years. How much is it? 4.5 years, and then still we see that you open your Karanja, you have done 10% of it. Okay, you have done, even if you take your small books, your Shanti Priya Reddy also, you see that the number of pages you have marked, and that is only hardly 40-50%, isn't it? So this is the reality. Understand the reality, and yes, plan accordingly. Okay, don't put yourself into the trap that I'm going to perfect things out. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a great day and take care.